Hey Scorpio. How you guys doing? Have you been having some memories? Have you been feeling that sense of going deep and waking up and finding that you're remembering things? Things that you forgot about for a long time. Now, if you're new to my channel, or I don't even know if I've said this to Scorpios before, but I wanted to talk about how I'm connected with you guys. Pretty much all my karmic planets are in Scorpio. My Saturn's in Scorpio. My South Node is in Scorpio. My Pluto's in Scorpio. Yeah. I've spent some time down there, you guys. I've spent some time deep down in the intensity that you have with you, inside of you at your core. Wounds heal slowly, don't they? They really do. And they have a tendency to reemerge at a time we don't expect them to. And they have a tendency to take on a new meaning and a new light when we least expect them to. Our lessons come slowly but surely, right? And, you might, in the last weeks of February, first week of March, you might be having really vivid dreams about people you've lost, things you've said and done. The sun is in Pisces, which is your sister sign, at the beginning of March. And that's in your 5th house, which is your heart center. All about your heart and your soul. And Pisces is an ooey gooey loving sign, just like you in a way. A little gentler, maybe. But you've been resistant. You have been very resistant to letting yourself feel these wounds that you've had in the past. You have been struggling to allow yourself to feel those wounds, also to feel for other people and to show your heart and to show your hand. You don't want to show your hand. I get it. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to be hurt again. Ever again. Once you've been hurt once, why would you ever want to show your hand to anybody? And a lot of you have experienced this multiple times. And this last year has been one of those years where it was like, okay, I'm really done with this now. I'm not showing my hand anymore. I'm not showing my heart anymore. But you guys, I have to say that this month you are going to be called to do just that. You are going to be called to do the thing that honestly you are amazing at doing, but which you often struggle to do without feeling like you are giving away your safety net, giving away your ability to keep safe. You know, loving isn't safe. It's not a safe bet. Never was, never will be. And you're going to feel an urge to express love this month. Express creativity, express your soul again. And that might have been a long time coming for some of you. Some of you have shelled up, held everything close, and said, okay, I'm just going to weather the rest of this out, you know? You guys, no, I don't want you to do that. You know, I don't want you to go there because you have something to share. And this month, I think you are going to share it. I think you are. If there's something you need to say to somebody, something that you have been processing for a long time and you didn't know how to say it, you didn't really want to think about it, but I think with you guys, with the sun being in Pisces and Venus is going to be retrograde in Aries, you are going to be having a lot of dreams. You are going to be having a lot of intuitive moments where it's almost like you're living in two different times at the same time. And you're going to be going back and you're going to be visiting old things that touch your heart at the deepest core level. And instead of it making you feel like shutting down and clamming up like you have been for a little while, you are going to want to address it. You're going to want to go head first into those deep waters and open up, which is wonderful. That's what we want for you, Scorps. And, you know, with the sun in Pisces and Pisces just being such a healing, wonderful energy for you, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel healing. It's going to feel like you can move forward with what you have. And that whatever you need to say, whatever you need to express, whatever you need to put out there from your heart center is going to free you. It's going to free you from old fears, old worries. Because, oh man, you guys, you have been feeling really lonely recently. I know last month we talked about this big transformation you were going through, where you're shifting energies. I really do think that was happening. And I think that it's been happening for you. But there is something here holding you. Holding you. You feel so alone. You feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And it has to do with something very specific. It's a very specific haunting memory for you. Something that you have been wanting to set right, but you feel like you don't know if you ever could. You don't know if you could ever do that. You might just have to hold on to this and carry it with you forever. Oh, you guys, that breaks my heart. But it's good that it's coming up. It's good that it's coming up this month, because the only way you can move forward is if you feel it, if you express it, if you let it in. Yeah, you've been caught. Like I said, there's going to be dreams, sensations, intuitive moments, living like you're in one time zone and another time, not even time zone, I mean another time. You'll be living in the future, in the past, in the present, and they will be happening all at once, and you'll be seeing things clearly, and you will be finding these messages that you want to share from your heart. You guys, this is going to be such a deep month for you. True healing, true heart-centered healing. The truth is coming out for you guys this month. Yeah, the truth is coming out. You might have to cut your losses with something. You might have to say a truth to somebody that you care about. You might have to accept things that you've done to yourself and said about yourself that you have to accept and let go of. You got to be brutally honest with yourself this month. And you will be. You know, when it's one of those months where you're psychically touched and you're going through time in a way that is not about the linear time structure. And when you're going through a time where you have dreams, the truth comes out in and of itself, and you guys are willing to roll with that. Because that's one of your powers. It's one of your intuitive gifts. You've always had it, and when you have special times like this, it's just that much better. That healing process of sharing your heart and opening it and allowing people in, and allowing people even that may have hurt you in the past. If you have something you need to share with them, when you allow them in and you allow that conversation to happen, there's a way forward for both of you. There's a way forward into the rest of the world. And there is a call for you to go for it. You know, a lot of times it's best to keep your thoughts to yourself until you really know what you're going to say. There's no point having an argument or saying some big grandiose thing unless you really mean it. unless it really connects at a soul level. You guys are very honest. You don't want to say something unless it really connects to you. It's probably going to be time to say whatever it is you need to say. But it's positive. The outcome is positive. Well, you might have thought, oh, there's no way this could be positive. There's no way this could go forward in a positive way. There is a way. There absolutely is a way. And it's through you. It's through you. You know, you have this kind core, this emotionally sensitive core that wants to do best by the people that you're loyal to, that wants to do best by your family, by your friends, by your lovers, by even your ex-lovers. You want to put things right. You have a sense of duty. And you know how to do that. And this is just that kind of month. There's this intuitive thing. Just like the moon, the high priestess. Your soul, your higher self is giving you information that you need this month. Things that have not been set right for a long time, months and months and months. You know, we went through that big transformation last month where the energy was returning and you're feeling good. Guess what happens when you go through a big transformation? You take 5 steps forward, you take 1 back, and you go way deep. And that's what's happening for you this month. And you know what I'm talking about here. A lot of you went through something emotionally altering in 2016. And some of you, it was in 2015. You know, Saturn was in your sign until the beginning of last year. And you have been going through some of the deepest transformations of your life. And you're sending some messages out. You're sending some messages out, and you will have to wait to see how those messages return. But there's a practical side to all of it. There really is. And, you know, and that practical side is, like I've just been saying, this entire conversation we've been having here. When you express your heart center, which, gosh, you guys have the deepest well of a heart center. It is there, and it is powerful, and it is slow moving. You guys need the time. You need to take the time to process what it means and what it means for you specifically. I can feel it right now just talking to you guys. But when you do get that answer and when you do get that clarity and you know how you're going to move forward, the practical side of it is that it releases you. If you felt like you were stuck in this karmic cycle that just went around and around and around, and it just seems like it never was going to stop, it's this merry-go-round that has kept you on it for a decade or more. The insights you're getting this month with the sun in Pisces and then switching into Aries, which is your 6th house of your daily habits and routines, it's going to free you from an old karmic cycle. And on a practical level, that means you're going to be able to move forward and do the things that you want to do, accomplish the goals you want to accomplish. That's important. Now, that's a lot of information to take in. It's a heavy reading. I'm not feeling playful with you, lovely, lovely, sweet, deep. I mean, you guys just have my heart. One of the most important people in my life is a Scorpio. So yeah, I feel this. I'm tearing up, you guys. That just caught me off guard. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, I'm feeling this. And I really hope that you do allow your heart to speak this month, because you deserve it. You guys, it's so embarrassing. Okay, so this month I'm doing something a little different. I have this amazing deck here. It's a new deck for me. It's the La Normande deck. This was Napoleon's reader who illustrated these. La Normande. It's a very weird deck. I think you guys will appreciate it. Maybe one day in the future here, I'll do a month where it's just this deck for you guys, because I feel like you'll get it. So I'm going to pull one card. I'm going to pull one card for you guys. And it's going to be one last little clarification this month. That is so perfect. That's the other half of this High Priestess. The High Priestess is the moonlit, feminine to intuitive side, esoteric knowledge. This guy right here, this is about how you take that intuitive knowledge and you put it into the world and you figure out a way to communicate it and to incorporate it into your life, to make it fit into the rules of this physical, material world that we live in. And that really is it for you guys. It really is going deep into this Piscean, heart-centered, healing, transformative, cosmic download energy that you're going to have into taking it forward into the world and sharing it with the people that you need to share with. Man, you guys, this was a really heavy reading for me. And I've really felt this like on a physical level. I hope it's a beautiful March for you. I think it really will be. I really do. It's not a negative month whatsoever. You know, I teared up because I do see freedom for you from something that has been holding you down and scaring you, even making you hold that shell in place so that you could just weather that one last storm. There's a freedom coming for you, and I'm really happy about that. I love you guys so much. You are truly such important people in this world, and I know it feels like a burden a lot of the times to be a Scorpio. It feels heavy. It feels like you have to carry an extra load that other people don't see, but I see it. And you know what? You're a gift. And I think the sooner you accept that, and the sooner you free yourself from thinking that you have to be a burden, the happier you will be, and the more you'll be able to share your intuitive psychic gifts with the rest of this world. So I really love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful March. I will leave my email on my website below if you'd like to do a private reading or you have any questions for me. I really hope to hear from you guys, and I will see you in a month. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye.